Generic greetings and welcome to World Domination plus Evil Genius Episode 1. This is a game I did a preview video on and so many people requested that I actually make this into a full series. I thought, why not? So let's go to load save, devious plan G and load. If you haven't seen the preview video, then please go and watch that first. That explains roughly what the objectives of the game is, how you play it or how I play it. The mechanics of the game, etc, etc. It means I won't have to explain it all again now. I am continuing on from my previous save. The reason for that is because anything pretty much before this is practically tutorial. So it won't show you haven't actually missed anything. If you've seen the preview video, anything before that, you've not missed anything. So I will be running through the game and being evil primarily, and secondly, I'll be doing the objectives here, which you can say I need to be head of the underworld, which I need to build a in a Sanctum. I also need to get 3 people from the main world map, which one is on the Indian subcontinent, which is here. Yes, that's the Indian subcontinent. One was China or Southeast Asia, was it? Yeah, Southeast Asia, which is there, and one was on the East Coast, which is there. So we need to actually scheme about and find them and then bring them to our evil lair. What I'm going to do is actually do a bit of interrogation on these guys, I think. So we'll interrogate these guys and do that. We'll also take this guy and interrogate him. Actually, no, we won't yet. We'll leave that for now. So yes, we'll be running through the entire game, hopefully, and building the lair, doing the objectives, and generally being evil. The objective is pretty much to become, you know, it's pretty much world domination is the objective of this game and the title of this series, unless I choose to change it in post, but you'll know because the title will be different from what I've just said. So I'm going to go to my Minion Screen. You can see that there are 1 guard in this box here. 1 guard there. I also have no technicians and 5 valets. I don't want any more valets, but I do want about 10 guards because guards are quite useful. So I'm going to tell this to get 10 guards. So this guard will start training a minion, but I need to pull this workers down because this is like your maximum. This is what you want. As you can see, that shows you my total minions, shows you my capacity. So my capacity is 54. If I try to hire more workers, it can't. It just won't get any more. I also have this slider which allows me to speed up how much my workers turn up. So at the moment it doesn't cost me anything, but I get 1 worker per minute. However, if I put it up here, you can see the slider goes 2,000 and I get a minion, you know, every 20 seconds or so. So quite good. But at the moment, because I haven't got much money, I'm going to leave it as is. So let's see these guys. Oh, these are getting interrogated. This guy here and this guy here. I'm not getting any. I'm not getting any bonuses for doing this, actually. They are just agents, but I'm just doing it because it's evil. So let me check over here. Oh, there's a couple of infiltrators trying to get in. Let me go to my henchman over here, which is currently wandering back. No, forward. Go forward. And I'm going to tell these guys to be killed. Oh, technician. You minion technician. So this guy there, that guy there, you didn't see it, but that guy actually was a worker. He talked to this guy and became a... oh, is that guy... That guy there is, if I just take him there, interrogate him there, and I'm going to interrogate that guy there. Yeah, that guy that I interrogated was a technician, which I've got technician now, which is good. They're used for repairing things, putting out fires, etc. I will open this up and hire, or at least request, to say that I want 10 technicians, and I'll pull this down to 29. So I'll have 10 guards, 10 technicians, and 5 valets. You can then go up from here. They do different things. This is one of the things that the game I'm not terribly fussed about because it really splits off. So the next, I think the end one's like one of them's sniper and the other one's like commando or something like that. I can't really. It's been actually quite a while since I've gone all the way to that point, but you do get fairly advanced minions. One thing I'll point out, and I did point this out in the preview video, this game is not perfect. It is actually quite flawed in a lot of ways. It can be slow in points, so if the series is slow at certain points, then you can sort of attribute it to that. Obviously myself as well being just generally rubbish at this sort of thing, but you know, the game is generally slow in a lot of places. Like, you can just be waiting around for money, sadly. There's also a lot of times where you just have to stare at this screen. Ooh. And that's pretty much it. So you can attribute it to that, but the music and the style of the game, and just generally this rarity of this type of game makes it, you know, it sort of makes up for that fact. Hang on, what's this? What's happening here? interrogation has begun. The evil interrogation. Oh, and what's happening here, you might ask? Oh, look. What's happening here? Ah, interrogation has begun using a big whisk. Evil. Ah, fantastic. Yes. Let me move my. This is my evil genius. This is the in-game representation of me, basically, the guy that I'm playing. And you can see this guy's getting interrogated. It's not just for being evil on getting interrogated. What's actually happening is that guy's learning this guy's job. So this guy here is a security guard. Eventually, this guy will. Look at where he stands, just suavely on the side there. Everything's fine. Oh, hang on. Oh no, he's still going to keep going. I thought he was going to. I thought he was going to give up actually and say, "No, everything's fine."
Bye.
God, he keeps going. That guy's evil. I'm going to have to watch out for him. He might actually have some ambitions of becoming an evil genius himself. Right, I have 23,016 generic credits. I need to start spending some of that cash. So I'm going to build my inner sanctum. So let's just go to my inner sanctum and start building. I'm going to have the entrance here.
Security door bypassed.
What? Oh, looks like things are breaking in. Let me just do some stuff. Let me kill tag issued on that. And where is my henchman? There he is there. Turn around, my loyal henchman. Go and kill that guy. Oh, and here we go. We got some tourists coming in. The problem with tourists is that they are quite inquisitive. They will happily just wander into places, and as you see, now they're crapping themselves, right? They don't know where they are. Look, they're trying to get out. They don't know what's happening. So what happens is, if they go to their homeland, which is this guy's smash control territory, if they go back to their territory, they will tell them about it, and then inevitably, hang on, where's that other person gone? She's going back there. I can actually remove that tab. Inevitably, they will tell the person that country about it, and then they will send more agents to me, which is why you have outdoors a hotel, because you can build a hotel to actually keep these guys away. However, in my experience, it's a complete and utter waste. It doesn't work properly. It gets shot up. The tourists will just wander around this side and then just wander past it and go into my door anyway, so it's not great. Anyway, Inner Sanctum. Like I say, this game is far from perfect, but it's extremely fun, which is the main point, surely. So I'm going to build my Inner Sanctum. Probably about that will do us. The problem I have is that this area here is not, you can't build on it. I have an impressive desk to build. Let me just spin this around. I want it so when you come in the room, you see that. It's like that's the first thing you see. So I'm guessing that will suffice. I'm pretty sure. Actually, let me actually redo the construction a bit. I want to move the door to there, so as soon as you come in the door, you see that there, right in front of you. Because that's sort of what you always have, isn't it? Like in them sort of films. Oh god, I've made that door far too big. Let me cancel that off. Let me also move that just to there, and then move it back. Move it back to there. No, spin it round there. I'm going to then move that to, I think there would be better. Perhaps there? There. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. There's a bit of room, because I want to place some objects around it as well. Right, finally we'll go to my room construction, cancel that bit off, and then we'll put a door, standard door, there, and start construction of the room. Perfect. This area here, hang on. This area, as you can see, I can't build on this area here. It's like bedrock. You can't touch it, so sadly I'm going to just have to leave that. That's why that room is not as big as I really wanted. A couple of things I need to build that I haven't really got. Let me just have a quick look. It is I've got a freezer. I haven't got an infirmary. Infirmary would be good, but an infirmary around here is actually better as well. But can I demolish this? I can't really demolish the rooms. I could set up traps. Traps is something that you can place, and it's a fairly big part of the game. It is really comical traps, like a poison gas cage trap that will drop down on top of them and actually poison them. But one thing, they are a bit dodgy because you have to set them up with pressure pads and other activation implements. However, if your minions are not paying attention, they will most of the time set them off themselves anyway. Oh, looks like that person's been spooked and saw something that they shouldn't have, so I'm going to get him to go and take care of business. It sounds like he's eager to do it as well. And these are going to drop dynamite on the floor to try and kill her as well. They're going to try and run around and punch her. Oh, looks like we've got a couple of termites. Are they anthills? No, termites. They're termite hills, I think. There we go, getting punched out. Oh god, she's so dead. There he goes. Well done. There we go. The samurai swordsman with a sushi master and the sushi master. Perfect. So it looks like, oh god, now we've got an infiltrator. Is that an infiltrator? Oh, burglar. Right, you get different types of guys. You get a burglar, which is here to just steal money and other things. Like, they will actually steal the beds. They will also sort of go for things that you steal around the world map. Like, eventually we'll get things on this world map where we start. Oh, hang on. Hang on. We need to take care of business here. Let me move these guys along because they are getting hunted by these agents. Like I say, this is something you have to keep an eye on. You have to just keep an eye on all of these things. Ah, looks like I've actually lost a lot of people over there as well, which isn't fantastic. Great. Oh no, they weren't there in the first place. Let me move that guy over to there. Yeah, like I say, this is one of the problems that you have to stare at this map much more than I would like. But anyways, the burglars, they will come in and steal things like here, and they'll also come into here and steal your gold, like that gold in the corner there. Gold. They will also they'll also steal items that you yourself steal through the World Domination screen, this world screen here. You will steal items and then take it back, like a totem pole or a nice rogue or some sort of gigantic laser. Trust me, that is something. And you can steal all that, and then they'll come and steal it back. You also get commandos that'll come and just shoot your place up. You'll get infiltrators which come and steal things and also blow your base up. You also get, there's a couple of other guys, different ones as well. You also get super agents, which we will get to later on. So I've planned
Henchmen
this.
Are the most powerful weapons in your arsenal.
Don't know why it's telling you
In
this.
addition to their standard attacks, all henchmen have 3 special abilities. They all start with the Gather Minions ability, which rallies nearby minions round them for a short time period.
Lovely.
Their 2 unique abilities can be unlocked by the accumulation of experience points, gained by killing agents, or by having your henchmen participate in successful acts of infamy.
Yep.
You start the game with a single henchman. As you gain notoriety, more will become available through...
Yes, they will. Yes. I can explain that faster. That's one of the great things about the game. The video tutorials make what is really quite a simple game to play. Actually, when you boil everything down, it is actually quite easy to play this game. It makes a quite simple game extremely easy to understand because of the video tutorials. They are really good at that. Right, anyway, so we're demolishing this wall, this bit here, so we can build in my my inner sanctum. We also need to do a pharmacy, which I'm going to... infirmary even, which I think I'm going to build here. However, what I'm going to do first is probably plan it like... I can't build there, which is a bit problematic. Actually, what I'm going to do is cancel that off. Go to my corridor and build a corridor like so. Along here, maybe not too far along, maybe to about there, because I'm going to have the infirmary there, and then this can go all the way along here. We could actually go to the end there, and you can actually put an entrance. You can put another entrance. Like, at the moment I've only got one over here, but you can build more than one entrance. Not something that I am terribly fond of, because you A, have to guard it, and B, the only real advantage it gives you is that if something's here, like say for example the chopper or the boat entrance was here, you would be able to get to it quicker, but that's the only real advantage it gives you. Anyway, let's start that building. There we go. We have 15,266 generic credits. We get money from this area here. I'm just looking down. The heat's gone away from this, so I'm going to put a couple of guys here. Actually, we'll send 3 there and 3 to... Where else haven't we really stolen from recently? Here. Oh no, the heat's massive over there. Let's not do that. Let's not do that at all. Let's just send 4 of my... guards there. Are they called guards? I keep forgetting the minion names. Yes, I'm going to send 4 of my guards there because they should be better at defending themselves and stealing. We've now got 10 technicians as well. Technicians aren't great at really doing anything. I think they can plot. I think they're good at plotting, which is actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a couple going to the Indian subcontinent. Have I done that mission? I haven't done that mission. Forging ahead. I really need to do that. Let me do that, in fact. Let me get that done. Let me take these 5 off here, and these 5 off here, and send them over to the Indian subcontinent. Actually, no, I have done that. I have, haven't I? Yes, that's completed. That is completed, yes. When you've got that flag, it means you've completed. What I'm going to do is plot. I'm going to plot in this area because I need to plot enough to actually find one of the guys that I need in the objectives, which, if I look at my objectives for a moment, is... Rumour has it that all of Indian subcontinent is controlled by one man. Amand Kursan? Something like that. He is going to be on the... Oh, hang on. We've got more burglars and infiltrators, I'm guessing. They are burglars. Let me just kill them. And we've got some more over here as well. But yes, this is something that... actually, I should really have that guarded. If I do that guarded, only our evil self can use the door, and if you want it guarded to be sure. Yeah, that's a problem. Yes, anyway, I'm going to scheme on there. I'm going to plot and find him and then bring him back to the lair, which will be here. Look, the Sanctum. There it is, evil. Task completed. Let me bring... my guy inside. There we go. We can see my objective screen that I've completed that one. So I need to hire a couple more people. Let me get my evil genius sitting in there. Yeah. Right, let's also get my henchman, which is miles away again. He always likes going miles away. Come over here. And we're going to kill tag issue these. Kill tag, there we go. One of the things, like again, like I said, this game is not perfect. It's far from perfect. There's a lot of things that are really a little bit annoying. Like, for example, this door. I can set it here to only your evil self can use the door and you want it guarded. I just want it guarded, actually. Look, only me, but there's no option for it. There's no real option to just guard it, sadly. I know you can put them on alert and arm them all, but, you know, we can't really guard it any easy way. But alas, the game is still amazingly good fun because we're evil. That's the whole point. Right, you, go outside there and kick them in. Oh, they're trying to break through my door. There we go. 1 chop. Come on. 2 chops. And 3 chops. They're only burglars, they're not very good. So, let me go to the freezer and actually build some more freezer racks. That's something I need to do. One there. I'm also going to build one. It was there. Was it there? It was there, and then... I can't really remember now how I was going to do this. It was there, and then there, and there. Was it that? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to put that there. That'll do me for now. I need to clear these things first. Let me move that to there. I need to move that to there. There we go. And the reason these bodies are piling up is that the good thing about the freezer room is that you put all these body bags from the people you've actually taken out. But the problem with them is that in the freezer, if the body bags are outside or just lying on the ground, they don't take a great deal of time to disappear. They will disappear. But when they're in the freezer, it takes them a lot longer. However, they are in you can, you know, store them somewhere. So these freezer racks allow me to store them other places than just the floor. 5,966 generic credits. It's because, there we go, I finally found that guy. I'm going to take them guys off and then send them all the way over here and then start plotting. Plotting, there we go. And these guys are stealing money. Now let's click on them. See, they are fair at stealing money, terrible at thinking, good at fighting. And they have the added bonus of protects allies in battle. So if you have a couple of weak guys, they'll protect them. Minions, however, these normal workers, terrible, poor. So they're terrible at pretty much everything, but enough to do what I need to do. So yes, we found this guy, the Indian crime lord. So we need at least 5 valets to attempt to get him. So it'll take 3 minutes. Risk 2 will cause heat and a little bit of notoriety. The risk is 2. Risk indicates how risky the act is. On a scale of 0 to 9. 0 is safe houses, 9 is risky as skydiving into an alligator pit on fire. As we scheme in different places, as we actually plot, we get different things unlocked. Like, there we go. In the drink. That's a mission. We have to get these resources, complete it, and we get notoriety as well as any bonuses that it says in that list. Anyway, let me go back to my island because I need to make sure that there's no one trying to break in, which doesn't look like there is. That's okay. And now that when I place these guys are finally going to move around. This object is being blocked. Let me see. It's being blocked apparently. No, it's not. It isn't being blocked. It's talking rubbish. So I need to probably hire some more valets. Actually, let me get 10. Reduce these minions by a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that about right? No, a bit more.
Minion capacity
There we go. That's it done. You can increase your minion capacity by building these lockers. There's also a couple of other ways you can do it as well. The maximum minion capacity is 100. There is an unofficial patch, which generally people tend to use, which increases that up to 150. It also fixes a couple of bugs as well that are still left in the game. I won't be using that unless I have a need to. So this is basically stock game, downloaded and played, which is what most people use. That it makes more sense. Just in case if you're wondering why I've got certain things, you might go, hang on, how have you done that? Because it would cause a lot more confusion if I was using a different patch to what you were using if you were sort of playing along. Because I know from my preview video, certain people have actually bought it on the strength of the video, which is fantastic. Right, so why is that? Why can't that? Ah, that's why. There's actually a body bag. I didn't notice if I spin the camera around. Body bag there. So let me move that body bag there and that body bag there as well. And then spin that round. And then what we can do is that these body bags, we can actually move them onto the rack, which I'm going to tell them to all move onto there, because it'll be a lot easier, because they're not just lying around on the floor. There we go. There's all them done. Come on, move them onto the racks. I wish it would do it automatically again. I wish it would just do it automatically. But the game is actually about 10-year-old, I believe, so we can't really note it down for that, can we? You have to judge it by its time. There we go. And it still holds up fairly well. Graphically, I guess. Right, so there's my evil Sanctum. You, sit in the chair. Is he going to sit in the chair? Yes, he is. He's going to spin it around, but because he's small, he hops up. There we go. He's now sitting at his evil. Right, let me go to my area over here. These guys are plotting. Now, is it the East Coast that I need to look on, or is it the West Coast? Let me quick look at my objectives, my evil objectives. Indian subcontinent, North America. Damn it. So, I've been doing it all wrong. Hang on. East Coast, Midwest, West Coast. Yeah, doing this wrong. Take them guys off. What I'm going to do, I've got a better plan. I'm going to send 5 there and 5 there, and then I'm going to plot in each one of them. Because not only will I get the advantage of not generating a great deal of heat in the area, because the more people, the heat will rise. Actually, you can see the heat. Look how high the heat is. Look how high the heat is on that. It's halfway up. You also generate in each area, in each continent or each section. It's not really a continent, because these are technically probably the same continent, aren't they? But yes, these 2 areas, these will generate different acts of evil, different missions. Oh, looks like we've got a couple of people gunning for me over there, so I'm going to send them over here. Keep them out of the way. It looks like one got killed, actually, I think. Now, has one been killed on the way? Yeah. No, one hasn't been killed. I'm just going to take them off there and still steal for money. So I will actually probably go to... Probably what's best is I actually hire some more of them. Let's take that to 20, shall we? And reduce that down to 14. I really need some more minions. I might build another barracks later on. I'm actually going to build another thing as well. I'm going to go to my infirmary and build one. I need an infirmary, so I'm going to build it up to that. Yeah, I think that size will do as nicely. Actually, we'll make it a little bit bigger just in case. And we will place a pharmacy booth, which will just go... I don't know, actually. Can I place it somewhere else? I've just thought of something. See, the thing about an infirmary is that you only need it technically 2x2. Because you only need to have a little bit of... Hang on, can I fit it there? I can fit it there. Oh, perfect. That's where it's going. I'm going to put my infirmary there. By doing this, and then pharmacy booth, 1, and 2, 3. There we go. Is that actually too big? It is too big. It's far too big. Don't need that big at all. Let me cancel that and go to that. Cancel that off. There's an infirmary. You know what? I might as well make it that big so it can serve that many people. But I'm not going to fulfill the room. So I'm not going to put two more pharmacy bits. Basically, if your minions are damaged, they'll go there and they'll drink like a magic potion. Well, I'm guessing it won't be magic. It'll probably be some sort of science creation. Like I don't know, paracetamol or some painkiller or whatever, some elixir that makes you repair bones. And, oh, let me get that guy in here. And it heals them up. And basically, this is where we always fight, so it's the perfect place to put it. Assuming the people don't come through with guns and shoot the place up, which is it is possible. Right, so, I now can move these over to here in the freezer. Like so. Get these guys moved off the floor because then we can actually buy some more freezers because we are... I do tend to have a very large freezer from experience. It's something that is always really used. As you can see, we're going to get some more as well. We have 24,000 generic credits. Looks like I've finally found that guy. There he is. Take that guy off and then we'll put them over here. And the reason is I want to plot to find this guy. Actually, he might be there as well. I can't remember where he is. Let me take them guys off. We're going to be plotting there and plotting there. Take them guys off and start stealing somewhere else where the heat is low, which would be... Rush is quite low. Actually, let's send them there. One thing as well, looks like we don't have enough minions in this area to keep this staffed, so I'm going to go to control room, control panel, and spin it round and put a couple more control panels in. There we go. We also, it would be a fantastic thing if we had a couple more memory banks, like so, and that should do us. The problem is that we don't really have many minions in here. I'm going to go to this area, this thing here, which is a time clock, and have a couple more minions waiting around. Basically, we can have it so that minions, we overstaff the area, so that they will wait around in here waiting for shift changes. So when people go off to... Yeah, that's not good. Oh, looks like there's going to be there's a bit of violence around here as well. Yeah, there they are. Oh, kill these guys. Kill these guys, please. What are they? They are hammer investigators. If they get out, this is going to be a problem. Don't you dare go out. Don't you dare go out. You fathead! You just walked past. You walked past and opened the door. Well, let's get my guy over here. Get him there quickly. Come on. I need to take these guys out. I think I'll be okay. Maybe. No. This is not good. This is not good. Quickly run faster, because once that guy gets knocked out... Oh, I've taken one of them out. Yep, taking both of them out. That guy, you deserve pay rise.
The forces of justice may send several different types of agents to infiltrate your base.
Yes, they might do. All of the agents that I've explained, I believe. So, yes, right, what do we need to do? We need to get these guys from these continents. Oh, I think I found the guy. There's the guy I need. Right, so... I have the 3 guys from my objectives that I need. I've got this guy here, the Oriental Crime Lord. We have the one here, which is Indian Crime Lord. And we have, over here, we have the American Crime Lord. I need to go to them all and do the mission, which is I need 5 technicians there. I need 5 valets there. And I need 5 guards for that there. So, anything could happen at this particular point. We need to get them, bring them to the island... and start being more evil next episode. So, comments in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.